Awesome. Okay, so I thought this would just be faster than me trying to text it to you.
Yeah.
But essentially, what you're going to do, what I was referring to, is this here, this page.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if you fill everything out, right,
Okay.
for your deal, I'm talking about the taxes, the insurance, all the information that Deal Sniper gave you, and then you can change the numbers according to what the realtor asked for. So in this situation, the real estate agent asked for interest. So typically, this is always at zero.
It's a
So
seller
once
finance. Hold on, let me get on. Like I'm here on my computer. It's lagging. Okay. Seller finance.
you want to follow along, we can just put your deal in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Wait.
what's the purchase price?
Okay. Wait. Let me see where she's at. A purchase price from Deal Sniper is 88,000.
88,000. Okay. And then what
88.
is the seller finance amount?
Seller finance is 82,000.
Okay. And
And
then
then down payment is, oh no,
6 grand.
6 grand. Yeah.
What's the rent?
The down
Yes.
payment is 6,000, and the term is 17 years and 1 month. Oh,
What's
you
the
don't need that.
No, I just need the estimated rent.
The estimated rent.
That's
Oh,
from You need
it
to have Deal
didn't.
Sniper pulled up, yeah, unless you wrote it down.
Oh no, it didn't. Let me see if I just type it here on Deal Sniper. Hold
Okay,
on.
yeah, just punch in the address. It will tell you.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna need the taxes and the insurance anyway.
Okay. 1710. 17 times Harrison Street. Okay, this is how mortgage. No, 88,000. Estimated rent is 947. Do you want to round it up to 1,000 or 900?
I'll probably just do 950.
950.
Yeah.
And
And
then the
then what are
monthly
the
is 410, 408.
okay, what are the taxes and the insurance?
The taxes are 1,150.
Okay, and the insurance?
336.
Okay, and then you said this was 410 for the monthly payment to the seller?
410 monthly
Okay.
payment.
All right, cool. So you see how the deal is put in exactly the way Deal Sniper says, right?
Yes.
Now, in your situation, the real estate agent wants interest.
Yes.
Okay, how much interest do they want?
Um, interest 10.5.
Okay, so what you would do is you go right here to interest rate. Now, remember, this is after your whole deal is put in. So you go 10.5,
Yeah.
and then it'll change the payment to 759 cents. So now that's the new payment. So we need to take that payment. You don't copy it. You just, remember $750. And then you put that here. And then
Where?
you,
Uh-huh.
right where, because that's the new payment that they want.
Yeah.
And then you can change this to 10.5 if you want to. You can. But if you notice, once I entered that in, look at your cash on cash return.
Yeah. It's negative.
Yeah, so the deal doesn't work. So if they do want interest, let me see what 5% would be. That would be 440, which is really close to what we gave them in the first place, right? Didn't we say
Yeah.
410 the first?
410. Yeah.
Okay, so that gives us okay. So we can do 5% interest. Let's see if we can do 6. So that would be 491. So let's see what 7 is, just out of curiosity. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it's 4. So 550. So what if I change this to 550? The deal does not work. So you can
So it'll be
do
6, no?
it would be 6% interest would probably be the most you can do. So that would be 491.
491.
So let me go ahead and put that in.
Anjali.
Yep, there it is.
Drive.
491.
Yeah. Okay.
So just let them know. Say, hey, look, our investors are trying to cash flow. And you can show them. I mean, you can literally put this in. What was it? 750 was the
750.
was 10.9%, 10.5%.
10.5, yeah.
So you can literally show them a screenshot of this page and say, look, I understand what you guys are trying to do, but my investors are only looking for deals that cash flow. And with your interest rate, as you can see, the deal does not cash flow. They have no incentive to buy it. So we want to move forward, but our max that we're going to be able to pay monthly on this deal is about $500, which is about a 6% interest rate. If you can make that
The
work,
payment, yes, yeah.
yeah. Because I think, yeah, if I change that to 6, we got 491. And if I change this to 491 and then change that to, I mean, this part doesn't really matter, but yeah. So 491, 12.8%. I think you'd be able to move that deal. However, I didn't notice that until just now. Your entry fee percentage is really high. Why is it so high? 60. Oh, because yeah, you're gonna have to take a lower assignment fee on this one, unfortunately.
Okay.
What if I cut it? I'm just playing with the numbers for now, just to give you a
Yeah.
recommendation. 13%. I can push it to 15.
What number is that supposed to be on the entry fee?
You want this as close to 10 as possible.
Okay.
Ideally, you want it 15 and below, but you never want to go more than 20.
Okay.
So if you were to drop your assignment fee from 10,000 to 7,000, then now you'd be able to move the deal.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got a 15% entry fee. You're a little bit high, but you also have a 15.5 cash on cash return because we came down on the
And the cash on cash has to be 10%?
10 to between 10 and 12 is the minimum. So that's the
Okay.
ugliest of the
And the
deals.
entry fee, it has to be the maximum 15%.
Max is 20, but you want to keep it as low as possible. So the closer to 10, the better. So try and stick to right around 15 or below.
10, 15. Okay, yeah.
So this
Okay.
deal technically works. The only issue that you're having, and it may not be that big of an issue. What city is this in?
This is in, let me see. Arizona? Little Rock, Arizona.
Arkansas?
Arkansas. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's late. Yeah, for Arkansas, I mean, it's going to bring in $2,300 a year in cash flow. This might work.
Okay. Would you be able to send me this recording so I can like go over and then send her a text message?
Yeah, absolutely. It won't be rendered until I think either late tonight or tomorrow morning.
Okay, let me answer her now. I'm gonna be like, she said, owner finance terms on South Harrison is full price offer, 10 to 15% down, 10.5 interest rate, and a 30-year amortization.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna set it. I've spoken to my investors, right? They can do. Let me see. Let me go back to the camera. A 6% interest rate. Do I involve the payment or just I put 6% interest rate?
Just tell them the max we can do is a 6% interest rate.
Okay. And the down, what was it that we have put?
We had a $6,000 as a down payment, I believe.
She said
Yeah.
10 to 15%. Do I just say 6,000?
Oh, she wants a 10 to 15% down payment as well. Okay, hold on. That changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. So $8,000 would be 10%. So then that would be 80,000. And then entry fee is high again. You might have to come down another $1,500 on your assignment fee now.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do 5,500.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd have to do 5. Damn. I mean, it's still $5,000. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's. Yeah, I mean,
15,
$5,000.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good. 15, you're still good. So yeah, so it would be 10% down, 6% interest, and that's the most we can do.
10% down. And that's the most. Okay, I've spoken to my investors. They can do 6% interest rate, 10% down, and that's the most we can do.
Yep.
Okay, and the 30-year amortization, that's like automatic, or like does she need me to confirm that?
You won't need to confirm that. That's fine.
I don't?
No,
Okay, I'm gonna just
because
send
we base it off of 30 years. She's basing her numbers off of 30 years, so she'll come up with the same thing.
Okay, this is the reason why it's so complicated. This is my first time using the real deal machine, and it's like you got to jump page to page, so it was like really complicated. So I'm glad that it was recorded.
Yeah, and I'll get you the recording as soon as it's ready.
Okay, yeah. Oh, and also, would you be able? There was the first one-on-one that we did.
Hmm.
Would you be able to? I don't know if you can find it like this point because it was already a little while ago.
Yeah,
Um,
I can find
if
it.
you can find it, would you be able to send me that one as well, so I
Yeah,
can
I'll
kind of
find
go
it.
over it? Okay, thank you so much. If anything, like if she writes to me, I'll write to you.
Okay. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Talk
Bye
to you later.
bye.
See ya.